Guys, and welcome to David Simulator. In today's video I have an unboxing for you, some walkie-talkies from Retevis. Retevis has sent me two different types of walkie-talkies. There's two different item numbers, so we're gonna take a look at the differences and what kind they are. So here's the first one. So we have a walkie-talkie right here, so let's go ahead and actually put it together. So they look really cool, to be honest with you. Like, they kind of look like, why am I saying like cool? They look like police radios, to be honest. Now, how do you snap these things in? I guess like that. Okay, there it is, like that. So. So we have a microphone input, we have a headphone, we have this thing, not sure what that is. We have
4, 5, 4, 3.
Okay, this is to select the channels.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 2, 1.
So we have 16 channels. So let's see what else it has. We got a clip here. So let's go ahead and actually install the clip. So let's see here if I could have a little bit more light. Just want to make sure you guys could see what I'm doing here. You have the little clip, which is important if you're going to try to wear this on your person. So it obviously needs to be installed like that, with like using some screws stuff. So there's the screws for it. To try to install them with the screws, I'm not sure what's going to be the easiest way to do it. So let's see, I'm going to pull this battery out. So I'm really not sure how you're going to really install those, to be honest, but let's get
on the radio. 1.
So pulling this out is simple, really, and it looks like it's got other charging ports as well. So we have a power brick, we have a place for it to get charged. I like that. So the radio could be getting charged like that. So here's the power brick where this goes. Boom. Here's the place for the lanyard. If you want to use a lanyard, you could actually do that. We're actually going to test the range on these things if we haven't already. I want to see how far they will work. I have a pretty large property, so actually I'm in my office, which is on an 1.5 acre type of property, exactly on an opposite corners of each other. So let's see. I need something to pull this lanyard forward. I have nothing. Fine, we don't need the lanyard. Let's see the user manual. So this is a two-way radio, RT47, and here we have the charger, the belt clip with the screws. Let's see if it gives us instructions how to install the screws. Looks like there's no instructions for the screws here. So for this here, let's see if we could actually get this done. I could actually see you could just simply install it through the back there. So you just need to press down on the clip. So one of the ways that we're going to actually do that is use a tiny screwdriver like this. It's not included, but this came with one of my drones. But it's just a tiny screwdriver. We're going to basically put this right through. Too bad it's non-magnetic. I have a magnetic one, but not within reach, so. It's tough doing stuff with one hand. See if I could just drop them in correctly, if possible. Nope, can't do that. I have to hold it very strong because there's a spring and it wants to basically get away from me. But this is not bad. This is not bad. I thought it's going to be a lot harder to install this. And I'm really good with installing stuff, but I'm not too worried about myself. So this is good. You got a belt clip. I don't know if you really need a lanyard. It does have one, so we're not actually going to be installing it, but I really like the look of it. It looks very nice. So I'm not really sure what the price on this is, but I'm going to link it up in the description below. This particular one is RT47, so let's just put that aside. So that's what that looks like, and I guess let's put that there like that. It does come with a charger, so we could just plug it in. The cool thing is you don't need to really ever pull that battery again. You could just basically, you know, have it like that. Just plug it in and have it charging. So let's go ahead and actually open up this little one. And what I'm wondering about, can you make them work together? Or is it the same? Or, you know, how does it look like? No, it's not the same. It looks completely different. We have other stuff. So first things first, we have the radio, and boy, it looks very cute.
Power on. 22.
Okay, so this one's got more channels.
20.
So let's see if we could go channel 1. So how do we power this on?
3, 2, 1.
So there's really no indicator that it's on. So let's see. Talking. Hello, hello, hello. So yes, you could have this one and talk to somebody that has this one. So that's actually very, very cool. So you could buy 2 different kinds. You know, just buy one of these and one of those if you want, or you could buy a matching set. But I guess they have different things about them. So let's see how this one, you know, what this one has actually. So we do have an orange lanyard. We have silica gels. Don't throw these away. These are actually really cool. You could store stuff and not really mess it up. So this is Retevis RB18. So that is that. And then we have a clip, which the clip goes over here. So the screw for the clip is actually located right here. So we'll need to pull the screw. So pull the screw out. You put the clip there. So there's like these little rounded things, they go there. So this clip will not twist on you. So once you actually got it installed, it's really perfect. So to try to install this clip, it's definitely a lot easier, you know, because there is no spring that's trying to go back at you. And let's see here. We'll tighten this thing right up. So, okay, what can I say? This one's got a charger that's a micro USB, which plugs into right here, like that. We have the power brick that's pretty much identical to this other one. There it is, and you could just basically unwrap that and plug it in the wall, which I could definitely do, unwrap this like that. So you can actually plug it in and charge it like that. So this is pretty simple. I mean, you can also charge it in your car. So if you're, you know, somebody that's traveling a lot and stuff, and you have like a car charger, you could just simply plug this in and just lay this down somewhere in your car, and you could actually be charging it. This is more like, you know, you're maybe, let's say, you know, you're working outside, you know, and you have this, you know, one charging over here in one place, and then another one being charged at a different place. This basically got a charger. You just come in and you plug it up, plug it into the wall. You could charge this in your car, but you really can't obviously set it up nicely to where it's not going to fall over and not going to be charging. With this one, you can. However, upon looking at these, you know, this one looks cute and everything, you know, but, you know, when you look at everything, the way everything is, just the way everything is designed and stuff, they both look like pretty sturdy and stuff. And, you know, I like the clip on this one a lot better because it's got that spring action. It seems like it's really going to last you. This clip does not have that. So this clip is, in my opinion, it's not the best. But as far as the actual radio, the way it looks and everything, I actually like this design. You know, there is a nice little display. This one doesn't have a display, but I'm almost kind of thinking, like, do you really need one? But in my opinion, I think this one should have came with a much better clip because it looks like a much better radio. But this looks more like a professional, you know, like radio and stuff that maybe like police and firemen would use. I mean, it would probably have something a lot larger than this, but I mean, why would you really need large these days? So this one also got the, you know, microphone adapter, you know, and a headset. Basically, you could plug in a headset and a microphone in it, which is really nice. Same thing goes for this one. Okay, so that's what that is right there. So you'll need to actually remove this with a flat head in order to get access to it. If I would have to give an opinion which one of these are a better radio, I think this one is, you know, and I'm really not even sure how much this one costs yet. I'm going to have to really look it up. This one to me looks like a better radio. Like if you just look at it as a radio, like it just looks more rugged. And, you know, I really like how everything is like fixed and stuff, because most likely you're not going to be really using this. So this is nicely in place there. But this one really has an ease of use. You can just pop it up, you know, plug everything in. And it's got a lot shorter type of antenna on it. So if it's really important that, you know, when you have it hanging on your waist, that it doesn't really, you know, it's not in your way, you could have that. But I think this one, if it's on your waist, it's really not going to be in your way either. But because if you're going to be using it and stuff, this antenna shouldn't be a problem. It seems like it's made nice and solid. I was going to try to twist it, but I'm not sure if it's twistable because it looks like it's being held down by like looks like some kind of Torx down in there. So it's not going to be easy to try to just unwind it because you could just simply break it. So this is obviously the way to turn it off and on. So the interesting thing about it is once this radio is on, there is nothing glowing on it. So you're more like incognito using this radio. Let's say like you're in the woods and you're trying to use this. Nobody's really going to see you. Of course, they're going to hear you, but they're not going to see you. Of course, if you're using a headset, then yeah, like you could be really quietly speaking to the microphone and then a headset. But with this one here, if it's on, you have this little thing blinking.
2, 1.
Of course, the display will actually turn off. The cool thing is you do have a lamp on this one. You don't have a lamp on that one. And it's a nice little radio, like both of them looking nice. But I like this one that has a charger, but I also like this one because it's more like travel. So perhaps you really need just two different kinds, you know, like one to, you know, have for your like office and stuff where it's like always rated it, you know, like it's not just like lying around, you know, like that on your table or something, you know. You could just have like, let's say like one sitting in your office ready to go. Let's say like somebody's working it, you need to use like one of these to really call them. This seems like really just the way to go. It's just really small. You probably don't even need a clip. I would probably just like remove this clip and just put it in the pocket or something. I don't like to really wear things on my belt. This is the only thing I really not a big fan is this clip. I just think it's really cheap, and if you put this on your belt or something, I think it's just not gonna really hold that well. I think this is a lot better. So you could actually call. Hello. This is too close. Hello, 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 hello. So when they're too close, if there's a lot of interference. Hello, hello, hello. I'm not sure, but it seems like this one has a lot better type of, I guess, usability. It just doesn't make any noise at this type of direction. Just as you can see, it's just working. So if I put that away and I start using this one, yeah, this is the way I'm talking over here. So, oh yeah, it looks like it's a good thing that we're actually testing this, because the way I hear myself on that radio, not that clear. So the question is it the sound quality of this radio, or is it the speaker on that one? Because as that radio is sitting there, look how nice that speaker works. As that radio is sitting over there, you could definitely hear me talking, and the sound's coming in pretty clearly. So I guess what I'm gonna have to do is figure out, look, I'm even putting this thing pretty close, and it's still not bad. So question is, if I put another radio like this together, how's the sound going to be coming in? Because I'm not impressed by talking into this radio and how the sound is coming through this one. It's definitely like not that good. So for now, we're going to turn this radio off. I'm going to quickly set up this radio, and it won't take long because all we need to do is just plug it up. I mean, they pretty much already have a battery that's charged up and ready to go. So let's just quickly test this. Close this up, turn it on.
On the radio, 5.
Let's go to channel 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, hello. How are you hearing me now? So, I guess let's pull that other charger too and compare the two. See which ones I like. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, the sound is down. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, putting the sound a little bit down. It seems like it's actually coming in pretty good. I could hear myself pretty clearly, as you could see. And there's like not a lot of interference level here. So now the question remains, I mean, as you could see, when I'm talking and hearing myself in both of these radios, the sound is A-okay. It's really good. So let's take a look at this sound, because maybe this radio have the looks, but not the microphone. The microphone might just be pretty bad. But this radio does look awesome. So let's plug this in.
Power on. 22.
Because it sounds good, like when it's talking. So I'm gonna turn both of these radios off. So we have one. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Hello. Oh, it's off.
Power on. 1.
Hello, hello, hello. God, that's crazy. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. I'm talking on the radio, and here we are. You know, it doesn't sound bad actually. Sounds okay to me right now. So let's test, obviously, let's test this distance right here. It actually seems not bad. That's actually pretty good. So let's turn one of these other radios on. And you could hear me probably talking through both of them. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. I could definitely hear myself coming in on those radios. I'm not really sure why it sounded pretty bad. So I guess let's turn this one. Let's turn this one off. Let's keep this one off. And I guess for the final test over here. Why is it interference? Hello? Hello, hello, hello? 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 There's, I guess, maybe this is why, like, the interference between these two is there's something different. Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Hello? For some reason, these things are interfering. Like, they're non-compatible, and it's probably obvious. This is sold to be compatible with that other one, but they can get in the same channel and talk. It's just when I'm talking on this one. Hello, hello, hello? That's crazy. So let me set this thing over there. Hello, hello, hello? So when I'm talking through this one on that radio, this one's not causing any interference. That's the crazy part. But why does interference getting caused when I'm speaking the other way? So I'm actually going to put the volume all the way up. I'm going to back away. Hello? Can you hear me okay? It's probably this antenna. Like, it's crazy big, and it's causing issues for that radio. I don't know why, but this is something to think about. So,
Turn on the radio. 1.
can you hear me now? Hello, hello, I'm talking to you. Please respond immediately. Calm down now. Calm down. Get out of here. Everybody move. You know, I sound like I'm on a tube or something with this radio. I'm going to back away as much as possible. I could hear myself talking. I mean, it's coming in pretty good. I mean, it's a radio. What can you expect? I heard a lot worse before in other radios. So I'm going to turn both of these things off. And I'm going to test the little ones, because I think these little ones, when you're communicating between these two, they're pretty clear actually. So I have the sound all the way up. So we're talking in this distance. So I'm actually getting some interference actually, if I'm actually at this distance, but not as much. So I'm walking away. Can you hear me, guys? Please, everybody in the building, you need to leave now. There's a fire. Get out. Get out right now. Hello? Is anybody there? You know, it's not bad. These things are definitely working. I guess question is, like, why is there so much interference when the signal's being sent from one of these big ones to the little one? That's...
Turn on the radio. 1.
Hello, hello, hello. So when I'm actually speaking through this radio, the sound actually comes in good on the big one. But when I'm trying to speak to that other one, even when I leave so far away, as you can see, the sound gets very distorted. Not good. So, in conclusion, what do I think of the RT47? If you're getting an RT47, make sure you get them to be exactly alike. Just get them, you know, to be as a pair. They're designed to work together. They're really not designed, I guess, to work with these. But if you want these little ones here, RB18s, just get this particular type to work with them. As you can see, these communicate great with these. But when this one starts talking to this one, there's a lot of interference. I'm not really sure if this is going to really matter for the very long distance, but why would you even guess? These have no interference when they're next to each other, you know, talking to each other. These have no interference when talking to each other. These don't even have any interference going into that one. But this one probably has a bigger antenna, sends a lot bigger wave, and this just can't handle it and just screaming and screeching. So which one would I really pick, you know, for myself? I really don't know. I mean, I like both of them. But these days, I think compact design is all the rage. These are compact. They're versatile. You could take these things anywhere. You could plug these things up in your car. So if you're somebody that's traveling and stuff like that, you're in your van, truck, or whatever, you need to be, you know, out and about and walking around and stuff like that. Ease of use, you know, easy to charge them because this is a micro USB. Pretty much most Androids these days have a micro USB and some Type-C adapter, and you could probably have an old cable lying around that's a micro USB. You can actually just easily get these things charged, okay? When it comes to these, you could also charge them up. They do have, you need to, of course, have this big charger around. Let's see if they have an external port to be charged any other way. No, they don't. So it means this is more of a radio that you charge it up, you take it with you, you know, you work and, you know, do whatever you do. And then when you come back, you plug it up back into its place to keep the radio being charged. So as far as for the indoors, this looks nicer because you can put this on a shelf. That's actually what I'm going to be using. I'm going to put it on the shelf and my, you know, plug this in probably to my computer or anything else. And I'm always going to have this on charge. But if I'm traveling and stuff, these are definitely the way to go. They're a lot smaller. You could put them like that without no clip. I decided not to put a clip on this one. This one has a clip. I mean, it's ease of use. You could just charge them up really quickly. They have a display, which is definitely great. They have 22 channels versus this one having only 16 channels. There's also, let's see what this one, this is some kind of Monday. So I don't know what this is, but let's see if you could hold it. So that is something there. I mean, they have like a Vox feature and stuff too. Like you could just, you know, talk to them, you know, just turn them on and stuff. As you could see, it's different settings. So let's see what this one is. So that's basically 1, and that's 2. Hello.
Temperature of 72 in Charleston, 71 at Lawrenceburg, 70 at Sumter, and 62 at Charlotte. It was cloudy with a temperature of 68 at Florence.
So basically, that is a weather alert. So it's got different choices of which band it is. So it looks like on band number 2, I was actually able to pick up some weather alerts because this does have like a cloud and stuff like that. So that's what it's meant to do.
2. 1. 22.
So CT means you're on a regular type of radio, and then when you put this other one, the weather one,
3.
this is the different channels. Hello. So I like the fact that it has a lamp. It's really nice. So
4. 3.
this might be just for the clicking. Hello.
1.
Hello, hello, hello. So that one's picking me up. Turn it off. This one's on. Hello.
3. 2.
We're on a different channel for this one. Hello.
2.
Hello.
1.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello. 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 Hello, hello. The sound's actually pretty loud on that one. It's probably why it's acting up like the way it does.
3. 1. 3. 1. 3. 1.
So the 3 means this is like This is different weather bands.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1,
So basically we're gonna go back to the radio. Let's see if we could pick up any sounds here.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay,
2,
go back to 1. All right, let's see what this radio has to offer. These are the RB18s. Okay.
My name is Serge Zamaleta. I'm 37 years old, and yes, I experienced success after buying my first home for cash. Back in 2011, I was broke, but I learned to solve problems on my own. Now, I'm helping others to solve their problems. I know what pitfalls to avoid to stay profitable in business. Need motivation to be more successful in your life? Do you have Sprinter expedite or business problems? Then subscribe. Let's find creative solutions to your problems. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my helpful videos.